Good afternoon, everyone. This week in our Tech 101, the Episcopal Church 101, we're going to continue with Robin Williams' list of 10 reasons to be an Episcopalian. Today is reason number 9, you can believe in dinosaurs. To understand this one, we have to consider the issue of religious fundamentalism. And I'll take you to the Oxford English Dictionary, which defines fundamentalism as, quote, a movement that asserts the primacy of religious values in social and political life and calls for a return to a, quote, fundamental or pure form of religion, end quote. In its broadest sense, fundamentalism is often at work in other fields as a kind of ideological intransigence. Around the beginning of the 20th century, some religious leaders reacted strongly against scholarly interpretations of Scripture using historical critical methods, and against the trend of other religious leaders to embrace the findings of modern science as not having any substantial conflict with Christian doctrine. By 1910, fundamentalist thinking was put forth in a 12-volume series titled, quote, The Fundamentals. By the end of World War I, fundamentalism became a major religious movement in the United States. The Scopes trial in 1925, where an Ohio science teacher, John Scopes, was put on trial for teaching Darwin's theory of evolution, was a pivotal moment when Christian fundamentalism gained enormous traction. The rise of fundamentalism and its vigorous opposition to evolutionary theory leads directly to the billboards on today's Muskogee Turnpike going into Tulsa proclaiming, quote, God's truth, with a phone number and graphics denying the famous Ascent of Man graphic showing silhouettes of monkeys, apes, and humans walking in lockstep. So today, for a $40 entrance fee, you can visit the Creation Museum in Kentucky or the neighboring Ark Encounter, where a full-size replica of Noah's Ark is built, I might add, partially by taxpayer funds. And inside that ark, you can visit exhibits showing baby dinosaurs in cages with Noah's family tending to them. The text for these life-size displays tell the user how smart Noah was by bringing baby dinosaurs on the ark. They were smaller and needed less food, of course. To explain Williams' humor, we need to see that fundamentalists claim to believe in dinosaurs too. The problem is that radiocarbon dating of dinosaur bones traces their existence to somewhere between 200 million at the beginning of the dinosaur era and 65 million years ago. The same dating techniques trace modern Homo sapiens' origins as a species of hominid to a few 100,000 years ago. To be more accurate, then, Episcopalians believe in dinosaurs, as do fundamentalists. Only Episcopalians are not forced by religious dogma to believe that Adam and Eve rode on the back of brontosauruses. Now, I've got to clarify two things we said in here. Christian fundamentalism is not unique. Nearly all global religions have some form of fundamentalism in conflict with modern science and political values. The Taliban is one such variant within Islam, for example. And secondly, radiocarbon dating as a scientific method is challenged by fundamentalists as flawed in that it overestimates the age of dinosaur bones. Their argument seems plausible to the non-physicist, but when considered mathematically, the fundamentalist idea about radiocarbon dating would require a reformulation of all of modern physics with its own consistent mathematics. And to date, no such reformulation has ever been proposed. God bless you.